guys, what's going on? I'm up on here, and welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just been on a whole slew of questing in order to get as much quests as we possibly can. But we haven't completed half of what we could do, obviously, but there is a number of things that we gotta do. There's a number of villagers we gotta meet, a whole bunch more quests to go through, but for now, we're just gonna start the Quest Expedition and just gather as many quests and complete them as we go. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. I will inform you guys beforehand, I'm a little tired. So if I do decide to end stream early, I might. But I'm gonna see if I can't push through and just hope that me playing something a bit more proactive will, wake me up as I'm playing. But we'll see. I'll probably go for 3 hours at the very least, 4 if it's being generous. But that's just usual times. I might end earlier. I'm not sure, but we'll see how things go. Obviously, we got quite a quest surplus that we gotta do. It is nighttime, though, and I do believe this is the prime time to go to the hospital. Last I recall.
Hello.
Hey, he's sentient. I've already tried speaking with you during the day.
Have you? Yes, it's possible. You'll have to forgive me. I don't recall much of what happens after sunrise. During the day, I am absent. It's as though my soul leaves my body to wander far away.
And you're not aware of your surroundings?
All I know is that life continues around me. But it's like I'm enveloped in a dense fog, unable to see any colors. It feels as though there's a hidden compartment inside me where, during the day, all my thoughts and feelings accumulate without my knowledge. They churn within me, and when night falls, they pour out all at once and overwhelm me.
It sounds well, what happened to you?
I was on my way back to Connacht. I thought I'd make it before dark, but the rain was so heavy I could barely see the road ahead of me. As night fell, so did the weirdness. The rain never let up. I kept trying to light the protective fire, but to no avail. I felt completely helpless and desperate. That's when she appeared. Melancholy. She had an otherworldly look. Her head seemed to merge with the rain clouds. She approached me, and suddenly I felt terrible pain, as though my soul was being torn away. I shut my eyes. When I opened them again, she had vanished. The pain was gone. I was left alone in the rainy night.
Her name was Melancholy. Did she introduce herself?
No, she never said a word. Yet somehow I knew that was her name.
What happened next?
Drained, I somehow made it to the gates of Connacht. By some miracle, the guards agreed to let me in and pointed me toward the hospital. When morning came, I felt as if I wasn't wholly there, as if melancholia had stolen my day. It feels like this every day.
Is there any way I could help?
Even if you managed to find my day, you'd still need to wrest it from melancholy's grasp. I don't know what kind of creature she is or what further horrors it might bring.
Well, I could give it a try.
Would you really risk your life for a stranger? Your courage is admirable. I couldn't ask that of you, but I won't refuse your help either. But if you decide that the challenge is too great, do not hesitate to save your own life.
No big deal.
Creak, creak!
He's still insane, so no reason to converse with the madman. Alright, let's start by heading over here and going to report into the... Oh no, he's asleep by now. We'll have to wait until daytime. But what we can do is we can go out into the forests and start doing quests that don't require time.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
So specifically, we can go over Bongzi? I kind of want to see what Bongzi is doing.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Okay, there appears to be a thing here.
Just passing through.
Hello?
Wilkin? Wilkin! Oh, damn it, Wilkin. Is that you? Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Say, have you seen a pig running around?
You named a pig Wilkin?
Well, yes, what of it? Lots of people give their animals names. Some have a cow named Bessie. I have a pig named Wilkin.
It just sounds like an unusual name for a pig.
Is it? Well, perhaps I'm just more creative. So what?
Doesn't naming them make it harder to butcher them?
Butcher them? Oh, sweet old mother. I haven't even thought about that. What if someone ate him? Please, please, you have to help me find Wilkin before something terrible happens.
You must really like that pig.
Well, the thing is, Wilkin's not really a pig. He's my lover. Well, he's a pig now, but he used to be a man. He was one of Camelot's soldiers. The thing is, I might have done something really stupid. Look, I just wanted him to be happy with me. I know he's not the type to settle down, but I just wanted him to understand that he doesn't need all these other girls when he has me.
You can't... It doesn't really explain why he's suddenly a pig.
I went to see a witch that lives outside Connacht. See? Here. I'll show you on the map. They say that if you really, really want something, she'll appear and grant your wish. To be fair, I thought it was just an old wives' tale. I mean, nobody can live that long. Not even a witch. But I decided to see for myself, and there she was. She gave me a potion. She told me to add it to my beloved's meal, and that would be it. He'd be right by my side, as happy as a pig in mud, just as I wanted.
Oh dear.
Yes. I can see now that it might not have been the best choice of words. But in my defense, I suspect that the witch is not really a witch. She's something evil that feeds on the misery of others. That's what she is.
Did she want anything in return?
She wanted something precious to me, but I didn't have anything. So she said she'd take her payment later. Fat chance of that happening now. I won't give her a single coin. And if she ever shows up here, I'll tell her what I think of her and her deals. I've already sharpened my pitchfork to give her a warm welcome.
Can't you just ask the witch to reverse the spell?
That's the thing. She disappeared. I went back there, but there was no sign of her. It's like she was never even there. And then Wilkin disappeared too. Now all I can do is hope that he hasn't ended up on somebody's table.
I mean, I could try and find him for you.
Really? Oh, thank you. May the All-Mother bless your heart. I promise I'll reward you handsomely. Maybe you should try finding the witch first. Maybe she just didn't appear to me out of spite. But perhaps she'll talk to you.
Perhaps. think I should start with finding Wilkin before he's made into a sausage.
Huh. You do have a point. I'll stay here in case Wilkin comes back. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness, I just hope it's not too late.
Ugh, I hate carrots.
Oh god.
Oh, you're alive. Quite surprising, given your penchant for consuming potions from strange humans. Yes, yes. As you can see, I live here now, in Connect. That's the one. You humans have an odd way of naming things. Anyway, never mind that. I assume that someone from your species on such occasions would say something like, "Oh, good to see you," or perhaps, "Oh, get the quack off my land." But let's not bother with formalities. Is there any particular reason we should be having this conversation? If not, allow me to go back to pecking and shitting. Ugh.
You left to keep? Why?
What? Did I hear that correctly? Are you actually asking me why I left the keep? Well, maybe the reason was some bloody human exposing me. Now calm down, Muriel. Calm down. You shouldn't let yourself get upset so easily. Listen, after we had our little talk, I wasn't sure what you were planning to do. I've seen enough of what people like you are capable of. That's all. I'm not there anymore. I'm here now.
I told anyone in the keep that I met a chicken who is also a floor dweller spy.
Oh, they would have laughed at you. They would have thought you were insane. Yes, I considered it a possible outcome, but still, I didn't want to skip. What if one of those loons took you seriously? I could almost feel their growing fear. And their stomachs were growling louder and louder.
Well, it's good to see you too, Muriel.
Shoo, shoo. Fine, spit it out. Save it. All day, every day, all I can hear is, "Here, little chickies," from that woman. Ugh, it makes my blood boil. I can't take it anymore. False niceties, all of them. A few days ago, I saw them cut Mike's head off. The poor sod was alive for a bit after that. He ran around, kicked his feet. The humans came to gawk at him for a while and then left. Then, they finished him off and ate him. Ah, that's humanity for you.
I see. Can you tell me anything interesting about the situation here?
You humans are painfully predictable. I found out nothing new about your lot. I've learned that the local lord has a problem with making decisions. Decisions that must be made, and quickly. The men here in this village is going out. And the weirdness is nearing. If everything continues as before, I think you can guess how it all might end.
Yeah. What do you know about Menhirs?
You must be joking. I am the spy here, so I should be the one extracting information from you. Besides, I'm sure if you look around hard enough, you'll find your answers. Your species has achieved exceptional skill in sticking your noses in everyone else's business. I gather you don't like it here all that much. I don't like it anywhere. Nothing but sad faces and disgusting seeds. This place, though, grime, crime, and slime. Loads of beggars pecking at scraps thrown at them by other humans. Just like me.
Right.
Done talking? Then get lost!
Always a moody chicken, but I suppose that's a Menhir for you, huh? Not that I'm gonna fault her for...
Here, nothing but shriveled carrots.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fault her for, just existing. That's her ordeal. I'm not gonna falter. Let her live her life. I mean, she hasn't done anything too dangerous to warrant her death, after all, right? So, might as well keep it that way. Just keep it peaceful. Keep the peace. You know how it be. Wrecked house. Kind of curious what's in here. Yeah, I figured. Nothing really too crazy here. Just random assortments of items that hold very little value. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just making sure. Alright, there's nothing in here. Just a few bits and bobs here. Prison, we don't really need to go in there. Warehouse, don't need to go in there.
Oh, it's you.
Campblock Barracks. Yeah, a bundle of random assortments of stuff. Alright, I think it's time we head out of this gate here. Starting with this dude here.
Hey, are you with the guild too? I'm waiting on someone from the guild. You know which guild. And if you don't know, well, I might just have to kill you.
Hold on. You know what? Let's try and be positive. It sounds like he just doesn't know the ins and outs. May Morgan's wings shield us from the enemy's eyes.
Ha! I knew it! I just knew you were with the children. Are you here to give me my assignment? Luth said someone would be coming soon with my first task. My first task! I can't wait!
He's a bit eager. You're Albert, right?
Yeah, that's me. Edgar's brother. You've heard of him, right? He's already a fledgling. He's the one who convinced me to join the guild, and I can't wait to get started. He told me the first tasks aren't too bad. You know, delivering messages, eavesdropping, that kind of thing. And I really hope so, because, to be honest, I get a little queasy at the sight of blood. But I'm sure I'll toughen up soon enough. So, do you have a task for me?
You're very... First, tell me why you want to join the Children of Morgan.
I never really thought about it, to be honest. I guess I was a little jealous of my brother. He's doing so well. He's got food in his belly, decent clothes, and people actually respect him. These days, that's about as good as it gets. That's why I want to join.
You're very energetic.
My brother always says I speak without thinking, and one day it's going to get me killed. But that's just who I am, you know? When I'm excited about something, I can't hold it in, or it feels like I'll burst.
Sorry, kid. You're not cut out for the guild. And I hate to say it, but you know too much.
So, what does that mean? You're throwing me out before I even got the chance to prove myself? That's not fair. Let me prove myself. Wait, this is the test, isn't it? I'm supposed to kill you right now, right? That makes sense. Let's fight! You did well.
Oh.
Luth will be pleased.
What a swing. One punch. What's that supposed to mean? I thought you were here to fight.
We don't need to anymore. You've finished your task. The real test was to see if your heart was too soft. We need people who follow orders, not those who put random strangers ahead of the commander's word. Loyalty is everything to the children of Morrigan.
So I don't have to kill you?
I'd rather you didn't. I've got more important things to do for our guild. And you've proven you can fight well enough. You might actually beat me, and then where would we be? He'll be waiting for you near Morrigan's Hollow. Here, I'll mark it on your map. May Morrigan's wings shield you from enemy eyes.
Yeah, so if he was, you know, a bit loose-lipped like that, probably not the best person for the guild. But thankfully, it was just a test, so it didn't have to go to that level of chaos. But what we're going to do is we're going to head down south here, and we are going to go over to Huku's Egg, I suppose. No reason to not, after all. Oh, hello. I do suppose we need more of these. Nice try. Alright, that's a bunch of cobwebs.
Tis just a flesh.
Okay, that was a bit of a lag spike, but we managed to do it in the end. Nothing too crazy. And there was one more here. Here he is, the bandit. I'll take the feathers, the machete, and the copper bow. I guess leave the copper arrows. No need for those. Okay, that's one red cap, and there should be two. I guess I punched him through the floor. That happens from time to time. I'm not too surprised if it would happen. Alright, let's set up a fire then, for now. That way we can level up. Attribute-wise, we just want to keep increasing our strength, ideally. It does mean that we won't get much in the way of inventory space, but I'm willing to sacrifice that in favor of focusing on my strength attribute up to its maximum of 10. As for skills, let's see. Considering confidence would reduce the amount of damage we take, it's not a bad thing to consider. But at the same time, I think I can do better. Because I believe practicality is giving us more damage if we afflict an enemy with a status effect. I don't think we do much with status effects, though, is the problem. Let's see. Potions last twice as long as you. Oh, no. I guess armor would be the way to go. I guess Born in Armor would probably be the way to go, if only for the fact that it would increase our armor value. Our armor value is currently 52. So if we take that into consideration, and assuming this goes up by, yeah, it goes up by 2% each time, so it's only really 1 point of armor, but it is 1 point of damage that we're getting. Or, what is it? We're getting 0.6 damage every time we take a point in Born in Armor, basically. Which isn't ideal. I mean, the next best thing is I increase the crit damage, in which case, there you go. Just try to see if there's anything I can use here. No. Okay, nope. I suppose increasing attack speed could work. Because then I can get an Onslaught, which will increase attack speed up to 5%. But is that really the way to go? Yeah, there's not really many options available to us, huh? I guess ideally we want to increase our vitality as much as possible. That way, we can bolster up Unstoppable Rage as much as possible. But at that point, I may as well just get the damage resistance, shouldn't I? God, it sucks having to choose. I guess Blows of the Snake would probably be ideal. Because that way we can, every time we kill an enemy, which we do often, we'll increase our attack speed by 20% its normal value, which can get really ridiculous. And by doing that, we can actually increase our attack speed by an insane amount if we level up to 3 steps, which 60% attack speed after killing an enemy can go hard really fast. I could see that getting ridiculous really quickly. Oh. Takes more than just a
You've surprised me, Birdie. And as it seems, not just me. Self will be waiting for you inside. From now on, you answer to them. Congratulations and good luck.
You're no longer my superior.
So it seems. You're climbing up, Birdie. Truly impressive. Even I didn't gain favor so quickly. But I trust Self. If the crows see something in you, they are right about it.
What is this place?
We call it the Morrigan's Hollow, our dwelling in Kunat. The passage only opens for those who carry the sigil I gave you. You'll be able to stock up on supplies, rest, or hide if things get too heated outside.
What if the sigil falls into the wrong hands?
That doesn't happen. Crow sigils know their owner. If they end up in the wrong hands, they turn into worthless stone.
Is there anything I should know about Self, sir?
Nothing that can help you. You managed well with me. Perhaps you'll manage just as well from here on.
True. Could you tell me something about yourself now?
I have no tales to share, Buddy. I'm absolutely uninteresting. But I'm touched that you asked. Really.
Alright.
Alright, enough chatter. Don't keep Self waiting too long. From what I hear, there's some plans for you. Break a wing and take care. I like you. Don't ruin that.
Right, I'll try not to. But before that, we'll do that real quick. And then we will unlock the hollow and enter inside. Alright. But yeah. Off we go, into here.
There you are, my little hatchling. I hear you've been working hard. That makes me glad. I had a good feeling about you, and I do love being proven right.
So, your name is Self? Why?
Why not? If a name defines us, then I am all I need to be.
Is there a story behind your name?
Does there always need to be a story? My name is my own. That's all there is to it.
Care to elaborate?
No.
Alright, sure. What's my next task?
Eager, aren't you? Just don't let that eagerness turn into recklessness. Some children get a little too fond of blood, and then we have to clip their wings. I do have another task, but I'm afraid it's not a job I can give to a mere hatchling.
Well, whatever it is, I can handle it.
I know you can. You've shown that you're ruthless, driven, and cunning when it counts. It would insult both you and Morrigan to keep treating you like a chick begging for worms. No, it's time you took flight. Congratulations. From now on, you're a fledgling. Make us proud.
Right. What does being a fledgling entail, though?
First, from now on, you answer only to me and the other crows. Any hatchlings we send your way are yours to command. If you decide they're not fit for the guild, it's up to you to take care of them. As for your tasks, how you handle them is your business. I don't care about the methods, only the results. The rest, we'll see how you do.
Alrighty, thank you. It's an honor.
It is. I'm glad you understand that. Most hatchlings don't live to see this day.
So about my task.
Your next assignment is of utmost importance to all the children of Morrigan. That includes you now, so I trust you'll approach it with even greater diligence than any task you've been given so far. A while ago, we lost contact with one of the seers. What makes this even more troubling is that he was in possession of the head of Morrigan. I doubt he's still alive. So I need you to find his body, and, most importantly, recover the head of Morrigan. And of course, eliminate anyone who dared to touch it.
Why are you so sure he's dead?
Because every seer tasked with guarding the head pledges an oath to protect it with their life. And death is the only acceptable reason to stop reporting its whereabouts.
When you say the head of Morgan, do you mean...
A severed head. Preserved, of course. It is hundreds of years old, after all.
And is it really Morgan's?
In a way. According to the seers, it belonged to one of the Morrigan's avatars. A human she deemed worthy to serve as her vessel for a time. When the vessel's purpose was fulfilled, Morrigan commanded the children to sever its head, so it could forever serve her clerics in spreading her will. Now you see why it must be treated with the utmost care and respect.
Does it do anything?
You'd have to ask the seers about that, though it's not likely they'd tell you. They keep their secrets closely guarded and only speak to the crows. But who knows? Morrigan willing, you may one day have the chance to pester them with your questions. I, for one, am looking forward to it.
I'll bring the head of Morgan back then.
See that you do. I've marked the seer's last known location on your map. Oh, and if he really is dead, there's likely to be a complication. You see, the seers are very protective of their secrets, even after death. His corpse will probably be guarded by a banshee, and banshees don't distinguish between friend and foe. But I'm confident you'll manage. Now go. May Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Who are the seers?
The clerics of Morrigan. They are the most devoted among the children and the ones closest to her. Their role is to ensure that our actions align with Morrigan's will. Without the seers, we'd be nothing more than a band of murderers, killing indiscriminately for no purpose. That's not who the children are, and it's not who we can ever become.
I see. Fair. Fair. Alright, but yeah, no, this is the place of Morgan. There isn't really anything too special about this area, just a whole bunch of stuff here and there. It is worthwhile to explore in any given location, because they of course have people here that you can chat with, and of course items that are stockaded in bulk. But most of the people here, nothing that we really need to converse with. There we go. Let's see, take the cider. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Then there's stuff down here. Appear to be anything of importance, though. Station, cookie pot. Well, hey, if you're looking for cooking, this is an option. If you're looking for alchemy, here's a good spot. Let's see. Healing. Very much is probably going to be a very useful tool for you if you're looking to get some healing in. It does require strange toes to make, but it does have a 82% heal rate, so this is good regardless of what you go for. So making a bunch of those isn't a bad idea. We're gonna go by price. This is probably the strongest heal that you're gonna get right now at this point. So it does mean that toothache remedies are starting to become more obsolete. That said, these are +2 potions. So you're gonna only get a 90 out of that. Out of great health potions, that is. We can make toothache remedies, but I think it's going to be in our best interest to make the sage version. Or rather, I think the carnation version is actually a bit better. We'll make the toothache remedies, because we can always make those in bulk. And then we'll make the great health potions. There we go. We can make a whole bunch of great mana potions as well while we're at it. And we can sell those later. And at the very least, we'll get some training in for that to increase our alchemy. So that's a good boon for us. I'll make a whole bunch of rejuvenation potions for training solely. We'll make a whole bunch of bloodsucker potions. Don't really need aromatic remedies. These health potions are only going to be 44, so no reason. Could get some moss from a cursed well, but no need. And the rest of these ingredients aren't really that good, so no point in using them. There we go. We'll have to sell the mana potions, though, because we don't need those. We'll go from there. At the very least, our alchemy is going to help us get some experience. Well needed at that, so we should be good. Alrighty. That is Morgan's Hollow. Okay, our next objective, we're gonna make our way over to the Man of the Night. The reason I am doing so is because we will get access to the individual that's been bugging a certain somebody. Assuming it's still late enough that we can actually deal with them.
No one sneaks up on me.
Hoorah. But if we go here, there should be an individual here. I guess a Lady of Regret would be an accurate description of what we're trying to face. Here she is. Melancholy. Hey. And Melancholy has been destroyed. We can't exactly use the shrine because we already used it, so no need for that to be used again. Also got memories from Arthur, so might as well talk with the guy. See what's on his mind. Hello, Arthur. What's up? Did the children of Morgan exist in your time?
I was familiar with tales of secret societies, said to have come with us from the homelands. I tasked my sister, Morgaine, with investigating them. But amidst the fires of war, I had little chance to keep a close watch on her. It was only near the end of my life that I learned she herself was a follower of Morrigan. Perhaps I would have seen it as betrayal. But thanks to you, I understand now that while the children's ways may be questionable, They do seem, in their own twisted manner, to care for Avalon's safety.
True. That seems to be about what I suspected as well. And honestly, I think it's the better quest line compared to what the other guy might have had. At least that's just my opinion on it. Oh, hello. We'll take this guy out, that's for sure. There he goes. Completely collapsed after I wailed on him for a few minutes. Felt like a house of cards, if you will. Alright, we got a crystal cave, apparently. Hey. It does appear that I'm gonna need more stamina if I want to throw hands as fast as lightning. But I think I can manage relatively easily with that. Just a matter of actually doing it is the issue. But regardless, we can go in here and check it out. I'm curious what this crystal cave has to offer. In my previous playthrough, I've actually not visited this area, so we're starting to get into new content to some extent, I should say. We'll save just to be safe. You never know what stream has to offer here, or what this dangers lurk here. I do really want to test something, though. But I'll get to that in a moment. Dang. Okay. Got it laid out like that pretty quickly. We'll worry about that in a moment. That down area in a mo. It does appear like there's two ways you can go. You can either go the mineshaft way or you can go that way. I'm gonna go the mineshaft way because that seems a bit more interesting. So that's just my thoughts on it. So we're gonna hop down here specifically. We're gonna save. Just in case there is no way back up. Oh. I nearly bolted to my death there. Hop down to here. Oh, hello. Hey. No chance. I do seem to be lagging quite a bit, though. I think I should be fine, but that chunkiness could be bad for us. The Wailing Gale. Yeah, I knew that grave seemed suspicious, so I wanted to check that out. Over here. Don't need the arrows. Good thing I had a shield up. Damn. Could have died there. Whispering Stone. No idea what the Whispering Stone is, but I'll mine it anyways. Okay, I've not met a Curlgast yet, but we've met it now, so that's interesting. Okay, we're nearly down. Yeah, there was no saving me from that, that's for sure. Should have had a faster healing method on hand. But Beams of Light will prevent us from blocking. That's just how it goes. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into our inventory. We're going to swap over to some healing. I'll focus on distinction tinctures here. It'll have to do for now. Hey. Before I go any farther, yeah, no, that's another way down. So we do want to go this way, because this explores here. Okay. Okay, we'll just wait until we heal. We're doing quite well for ourselves, but we should save just to be safe. Never know. Gotta be careful around here. Okay. There we go. A lot of marrow gas at the very least, which means a lot of laser boys. Not the safest foes to be fighting, but I mean, we're doing the best that we can here, can't we? Not sure what this Whispering Stone does, but I'll still mine it anyways. Probably useful in some capacity. Don't know. Oh, hello.
Fertilizing the soil.
Say your prayers. Don't.
Oil out your head on a pipe.
Not sure what these demented miners are doing, but whatever. Not my problem.
You'll regret this.
You'll have to do better than that.
The heck is going on here?
Oil out your head on a pipe.
You've been fertilizing the
Say your prayers.
I will lead you.
Say your prayers.
What a brawl. There we go. Okay, and this thing takes us back up. Nice. Okay. Okay, got a random plate here. The elevator's just there, so if we need to go out, we can. This is where we came from. So yeah, no, this leads us over to this door here. I'm gonna check to see if there is anything more down here. I would assume there's more, but you never know. There looks to be a lot more, so before we go that direction, I kind of want to go here instead. Go down the smaller tunnel here. Very least, we'll get plenty more where that came from, so that's good. Alright, this is the other side. There we go. We're gonna save here in particular, just to be safe. And keep going. Quite the place, that's for sure. Up down here.
Stay sharp.
Beg for mercy.
You'll be.
Yeah.
Beg for mercy.
No. Okay, well, once we get a campfire, we can keep going, but, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit that anytime soon, anyways. Can't hit that, so we just hop down here for the Warded Runestone. Blocking regenerates 20% of magicka, I guess? I could be wrong, but I believe that's what it said. To which end I can start using that magical method, or that magic method that allows me to sacrifice my mana for HP. I believe there is that method, I believe. If I recall correctly. Okay, so far so good. The power of cheese has been really helping me heal, that's for sure. Good golly. It is very good to have Rumpel's Revenge. I dare say. Let's level up now. We are now level 9, which is going to increase our stamina by a bit. It also increases our damage, which is good. We are then going to grab Blows of the Snake to increase our attack speed up to 40 per hit, so that's good. Our punches are going to get really ridiculous now. If done right, that is. Okay, we got quite a few books we're going to have to deposit eventually. But I digress. For now, we don't need to worry about it. Oh. The power of explosions goes hard. We'll save here. What the heck are you doing?
Please, someone hear me.
I'm here.
Please help me. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. They don't want me to let go. Wait. They say you must leave. That I belong to them now.
Who are they?
They're here, and they will stay. They really want me to join them.
Hold on. I'll find a way to free you.
It might be too late already.
Hello. Hello. Beat him down. Was it those three that were causing the problems, or I guess we'll see. Oh. Perhaps he managed to escape. That's optimism, but I can only hope. Well, let's see what I can do here. There's probably more around here that I can explore, so no point in leaving loose ends tied, that's for sure. Ominous light, to say the least, but whatever. Alright, let's go back into that crystal cavern, whatever it is, and go see if we can't clear it out. I'm very curious to see how far we can get in there. Assuming there is anything else in here, I guess we can check. Doesn't appear like we can. Oh, wait, hold on. It looks like something that you can break in, but I guess not. To be fair, the terrain here all looks a bit wonky, so I suppose this is just how it's designed. At least that's what I'm going to assume is the case. No need to spend too much time around here. Alright, let's see if we manage to save the boy. Hopefully, luck is on his side and he was saved because of our actions, but I'm not holding out hope for the guy. Quests, let's see. Perhaps he did manage to escape. I guess we'll, kind of want to test going down. I'm gonna save here. I had to check. I had to check. All right. All right, let's go see where we need to go. I guess we wait until we get to the top and see if he's up here. I guess we'll see, won't we? Well, either he escaped or he didn't.
If I'd known it would end up like this, I never would have gone in there alone. Now, neither the Stone Wardens nor my own tribe will want me back.
You know what those creatures were?
I think they were old miners. Maybe someone cursed them, or perhaps the weirdness got to them. I have no idea. I just hope to forget about them quickly. I don't want to remember. If it weren't for you, I'd be one of them by now. I owe you my useless life.
What were you trying to prove going in there on your own?
I wasn't a skilled enough hunter to stay with my tribe, and not a good enough miner for the Stone Wardens. There's nothing left for me. And if I'm not a Dalrita, then who am I?
Well, all of Avalon is open to you. You could help others.
Freedom, huh? That's a pretty foreign concept for us, Dalrita. You know, we're used to knowing what to do and who we're doing it for. And now, I'm just supposed to make my own decisions. Don't answer that. I'm just talking to myself. It's not worth talking to me. Even I'm sick of it.
Well, good luck, kid.
Ah, one more thing. My friends and their leader, Gavar, are nearby. Please tell them I'm alright. I wouldn't be able to look them in the eye after all this. And thanks again. I'll try to make something of myself.
Alright, well then. Not sure why my camera panned down there, but alright. Well, whatever. But that's that, I guess. That was something. I'd go to Perind and Caviar, or whatever that's called, but nah, we'll be fine. I guess I can try and clamber my way up here. I don't think I can. Not through that method. Oh, no. The bell. The ever-familiar bell. It's that man again. If it's the toll of that man, we know what we must do. Oh, hello. I guess we'll take you out. Take that. What is the, we're at 193 pounds. We should probably return back to the camp for a little bit, just to get ourselves set up gear-wise. If only to give ourselves a lot more inventory. That'd probably be the biggest reason. Okay, let's clamber up. And we'll
Spare a coin
deposit,
for the hungry.
we'll deposit what we can into our chest here. Alright. Alright, so we managed to get 3 frostbitten swords. They're high quality in weapon skill, but we don't need those right now. We'll put the stacked wool away. The rest we can sell, I'm thinking. We're actually going to keep one of the frostbitten warrior swords. I have a feeling I might want to keep that, just for the fun of it. The wailing stone, we definitely don't want to keep. But hey, if you want to use such things, they are there. I don't really like using the those stones, though, if I'm going to be real with you. So, it really comes down to personal preference at that point. 33 critical damage and attack speed. That could go insane. Huh. I haven't considered a critical damage attack speed build, that's for sure. The fledgling mass makes me consider it, that's for sure. But I think the abandoned helmet comes first. obviously. That physical damage boost is singing to me, that's for sure. Anyways, I'll put this away. I guess I'll put the fledgling mask away. Fledgling talons increases sneak attack damage. We don't need that. Critical chance by 15. Just a raw boost isn't bad. I might even keep the fledgling breaches because they give raw. Yeah, if we can increase our dex by a point or two, or rather a few points, that would allow for the crit chance. So that's actually a good set of pants. And the boots is also another crit chance boost. So that actually goes better than the dual knight boots. As weird as that feels to go. We just need the dexterity, and then we can increase our critical chance by 25%, which would seriously increase our damage output. And if we were to increase our critical damage, then we'd go into ridiculous levels of stupidity for damage output. I'll put this ring away. We don't need the All-Mother's Mercy amulet just yet. We'll put these away, and we got a weapon relic, where blocking regenerates 20% of the damage blocked as mana. That would be good if we were focusing more on blocking, but we aren't, so. Alright. Let's deposit all of our ingredients for later use. Okay. Okay, we'll put the Whispering Stones away, I guess. I have a weird... Oh, are they useful? They seem like sell items, so I guess we'll sell them. But we're definitely going to have to use them at some point. We're up to 132 pounds. I think most of the weight is coming from gear, though, so... We are obligated to start selling that at some point, so there you go. But I digress. We will go to the hospital now, because a certain somebody should be sane now.
You did it. My day has been returned to me. I owe you a huge debt, and I'm not quite sure how I can repay it.
Hey, don't worry about it.
You've saved my very...
Oh.
Please accept this.
It seems the game likes to cut a few things here and there. But we do get a ring. We get the Ring of Arcane Transmutation, which gives us a boost to health at the cost of mana. Considering we do not use mana that much, this is just a straight boost to our statistics. In a good way. So I think if we were to wear it, we would certainly consider it, considering the boost is 30 HP. That is enough to bring us up to 200 HP if we were to use it. But I am not going to be using it. There is far better upgrades that I can be benefiting from, so... As you can probably guess, I won't be using it. Obviously, I am going to need to get some better gear. I do want the Revenant's Ribcage to eventually be swapped out with something else. But currently, the melee damage and weak spot damage is just too good to pass up. But I am definitely going to swap to this Abandoned Helmet when I get a chance. Because the armor value is certainly starting to look more appealing. If I could, there would be better armor for me, but alas. Can only do so much with what we've got. I do want to check my attributes here. We need 6 dexterity, so we need to invest 4 points into dexterity to increase the requirements that we need. This does mean that we will be a bit more sneaky as a result, which isn't a bad thing. It will reduce our amount of noise if we were to go that route, that is, with the whole crit thing, but I digress.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. One of your patients seems to be... Well, one of your patients seems to be fading.
Ah, yes. That's Corvin. He got caught in the weirdness. And now he's... like this. He appears faded. Wandering around sighing and barely speaking. But only during the day. At night, he's perfectly normal. I've seen people affected by the weirdness. But never anything like this.
Did he mention anything else?
He got caught in a rainstorm. If you need more details, you should talk to him. I wish...
Alright, anyways. Let's just sell some stuff to her, because I do believe, we've got a whole bulk of things that we can, get rid of. We don't need this composite bow either, so we'll sell that. We got a whole bunch of weird bone arrows that we do not need. I'll sell anything that deals 1 damage, though, because we no longer need those. We will... We only need 1 burning ember, so we'll sell all the rest. No, actually, I'm going to keep 2. 2 burning embers, 2 blood infusions... 2 soul savages, 2 hailstones, 7 corpse eaters, some grindalow, wolf call, skeleton, flame torrents, thunder strikes, 3 renter crone's rasp. We only need 2 for whatever we want to do with them. Rumpolt's revenge is something we are going to keep, whether we like it or not. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Keep all those. Take those. Okay, that's a lot of weights having been shed. That's good. Potions. Right, we should probably sell our bulk here. Alright, anything that isn't 100 health or higher should probably be sold. We don't need a rejuvenation potion, so we'll sell all these. Uh, 90... 72... Very much we keep, because that's a, set amount. I'm gonna keep up to 80, at least, because that's the majority of toothache remedies. I'll keep these, because, lifesteal is always a useful tool for us. But that will reduce weight significantly. We'll go by weight. I'm gonna keep resins at this point, I feel. Because I have a weird feeling that they're actually more useful than I think they are. Oh, there's so many letters. We'll sell the wine goblets, and I have no idea whether Whispering Stones are going to be useful or not. But there is a mine shaft with these here, so why not just sell them and just get the money for them? Because I have a weird feeling that they're going to be useful in that regard. Alright. There is 2 Aegises of Retribution, so we can sell one. Be fine. Okay. Keep all those, because those are decent arrows. We really only use shields. Can we go with a dual shield, though? Not really. On block deals 20% of your armor's damage. Eh. I'm better off applying, like, bleed, per usual. Okay. Critical damage and attack speed goes pretty hard, but alas. I still need... Oh, I need dexterity anyways for this, huh? Okay. So it might even be worth getting the dexterity anyways, because I do need it in order to accomplish what I need, so... Okay, so the hatchling mask increases critical chance by a little bit as well, so that's worth noting. So there is a combination that I am going to need in order to make this happen then. But I still prefer a high armor value if I can help it. We'll go by quality, I guess. We don't need gloves or gauntlets, because we've got better ones in general. I guess price is the best way to gauge what's strongest. Somehow the Spellslinger hat's more expensive than the Lancelot helm. I don't know how that's possible, but it's there. Okay, well, we should be fine all the same. I guess, worst case, if need be, I could also wear the Volker Berserker totem. That's basically double the crit chance that we're getting for very little of a change. Yes, we don't get as much crits, but well, we won't get as much stamina regen, and we do suffer a penalty to damage. But for the sake of critting, it would certainly be a good choice for the future. But I digress. What is our current crit, actually? Because that does matter. Our current crit is 41%, so we're doing quite well on the crit side of things. If we were to add certain things, like the if we were to add the fledgling breaches, that would give us... That would bring us up to 60. And this would bring us up to 70 or so. Which would mean we'd crit more often than not. Which would allow us to deal significantly more damage. Plus, if we crit all the time, we will almost always cause bleed damage in around a 30% chance. And if we're able to do that, we will have basically doubled our damage output by a significant amount, which would have benefited us significantly. That'll give us archery if we learn from there. What we are going to do is we are actually going to hop off here, I think. Because there is something we can do here. But we do need to drop down here. Oh, hello. But yeah, the Croakmaw wasn't an intended target, but there is some targets down here that we can use or deal with. And of course there is individuals like this. But yeah, no, this is gonna show signs of the Red Death around here. They're just hanging around at the bottom here, which isn't good. Hey. But we're coming over here for a reason.
Fight. I'll get you back.
There we go. But I fight here with a reason. Alright, I'll deal with you next. Hey. The power of our fists are immaculate. But, yeah, no, I came over here to, well, obviously, loot a few things. But, obviously, to talk to this thing. If we pray, it might seem like we do nothing to ourselves, but we've actually sacrificed some HP, I believe. And in exchange, I think we get something back here. Or was did I get anything from this? I don't know. I think you have to wait till daytime? Could be wrong, though. What I do know, however... We'll bury the Harper's ashes here. And there you go. The music of the sisters starts playing here, and that is the Bardic Ladies basically done. I think we prayed to this shrine here, so... Going quite well on that, I suppose. Talk with you, Arthur. What was your court like?
Why? Are you wondering if I, too, had a torrid affair with a court musician? No. The only bard we had was Taliesin. He was old, smelled of stale wine, and had a beard down to his knees. I'm quite certain all those tales of his beauty came from him alone. The court itself was not my favorite place to be. The intrigues, the manipulations. At times, they almost made me long for the battlefield.
I see. Interesting. Well, it's not my place to argue with him. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. And the power of our fist will carry us through. And with our fist attacking that fast, how do you expect to resist? Ooh. Them punches are not kidding, that's for sure. Dang. So, we're gonna save here because this is another individual that we can talk with.
O All-Mother, keeper of day and night, shelter us in your embrace. Oh, I hope I'm not bothering you.
Who are you praying for?
My family. My daughter, her husband, and my grandson. We all used to live in this house together. Now, I don't even know whether they're still inside.
If you were living together, then how can you not know?
I was visiting my sister in the borough for what might have been the last time. She's 2 years younger than I am, but she's always been sickly. When I got back, the plague was already raging. The Red Priests either took the others or drove them away. Nobody can tell me if they took my family to the island asylum, or if they're all lying dead inside, with flies crawling all over them. So I sit here and pray. What else can I do?
Sorry about your family.
Thank you. If you ever pray to the All-Mother, please keep us in your thoughts too.
I mean, I could do more than that. I'll go inside and check if your loved ones are still there.
Oh, but that's dangerous. You've got so much life ahead of you. Do you really want to risk it for an old woman you don't even know? Not only could you get sick, but if the Reds catch you, they'll hang you.
Oh, don't worry. Well, actually... don't worry. I'm immune to the Red Death.
Really? The All-Mother must have truly blessed you. All right. Thank you. Just be careful that the Red Priests don't catch you.
Alright, well... let's save here, I guess. Let's go check this house. Let's go in. Why not? Let's go see what's what. Granny, we're going to a real island on the sea because Papa's sick and they can cure him there. Wish you would come with us. Mom, Ryland's got sick. The priests say it's the Red Death. They're taking us to Island Silent with the others. Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. We'll be back soon. I'll just casually take contaminated apples because I always can. I don't see any concerns here, so... I went inside. Your family isn't there, but I found their letters inside.
Thank you. You're a good person. Now I'll pray to the All-Mother for my family to come back safe, and for you too.
No problem. Yeah, just leave her to her own devices. But, yeah, that's just a quick quest that you can do to get some experience. Nothing too crazy. There's a whole bunch of, like, various places here that you can go into if you want. They're not really that crazy dangerous, so don't worry too much about it. Okay. I believe there is another house that we gotta go into. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The broken hourglass. All of them are really easy to go into, though. So, yeah, you can just pop the lock and go in. But, yeah. Yeah, I could only get one more egg. Ah, well. I tried. Okay. Dear Grandpa, Mama said the priests are taking us to the Isle of Silent. I left my stuffed toy, the one you made me after Dad went to meet with the All-Mother. I wanted someone to stay here and wait for you. I know you told me to always keep it with me, but I want it to be here for when you come back. At the hospital with that nice lady. Love, Roy. But yeah, it's just a small thing there, and then there's this. When a dark night comes, the men here will feast, as its flame burns, warding a man from beast. But if a wicked foe dares cross our floor, brave Grandpa will chase it away, fear no more. Oh, hello. But yeah, no, that's that, I think. Alright, let's get out of here, and we will go see the old man. I'm sure he has a quest for us or two. But yeah, that's the Plague Zone to a degree. Nothing too exciting, as you can probably guess. Yeah, most of it's blockaded off for obvious reasons. But you know how it is. Red Death and all that. It was wacky. Graffiti. Anyways. Thought I saw something. Guess I must be, seeing things. Probably, light glare more than anything. Alright, we're gonna save here in particular because this guy is gonna be a bit of a difficult nut to crack.
Oh, is that you, Roy? Have you finally come to visit your grandpa?
Yeah, it's me.
What took you so long? Did you lose that toy of yours again? I remember you wouldn't go anywhere without it. But I see you're all grown up now, so it's probably long gone.
I still have it with me.
Oh, good. That's good. You remembered to always have it with you. Do you remember why you got this plushie?
Give me a second. Let me actually do a quick Google search on these, quests here. Let's see. I believe it's the quest. Is it? No, wrong one. Alright, it's in Kunox. Let's see. Give me a second. Apologies for the delay. I'm just trying to find the quest. Here we go, the Broken Hourglass. Okay. Apologies if I'm taking time. I just need to figure out the location on where I need to answer these questions here. I'm doing this solely because, I guess I don't have to do it this way, but, I'm doing it because I can. Here we go. Quest answers. God, it's more annoying to find it, it seems. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just have to go off by memory. So I apologize if it's wrong, but that's just how it is. You gave it to me when my father died, I believe was the first one.
Aye, don't forget about him. Remember, family is the most important thing.
Right.
No matter what happens, or how things are, they're your kin by blood. And you can't fool that bond.
Right.
I've always been there for you too. Oh, by the way, do you happen to remember that rhyme I wrote for you? When the dark night comes, the menhir will feast.
As its flame burns, warding man from beast, I think it was.
All right. And what about the next verse? But if a wicked foe dares cross our floor,
I believe brave Grandpa will chase it away, fear no more.
oh, it is really
Hey,
you.
there you go.
On the Old Mother, you have grown. How much time must have passed? Something must be really messed up in my head. Tell me, dear Roy, will you take me home now?
You should really stay in the hospital right now, Grandpa.
You're serious about this? Fine, then. If you say so, I'll trust you. I'll stay in the hospital, but damn it, this better not take long. Here, take this, and get yourself something nice at the inn. Leave me now. Grandpa has to rest. It was good to see you.
Yeah. You don't have to do it, but I feel like there's some good resolution if you do so. At least that's just how I see it. Wilbur should be calmer now.
I know. I saw what you did. I'm not sure if lying to him was the best idea. But, well, it's better than nothing. Thank you. You've helped us both. I'm just so relieved I didn't have to handle this one thing all on my own. But I can't keep going on like this for much longer. I can't run this hospital all on my own. It's an impossible task.
Well, you definitely need someone to help you out here.
Someone with money, preferably. I won't lie. I've thought about it already. More than once. Someone who can supply us with ingredients. Maybe an alchemist to make the medicines. At one point, I even considered asking the Red Priests for help. But Neonte would have my head. And I thought about Orwin and the Merchants' Union. But I can't abandon the patients. just to have a long discussion about the business prospects of a failing hospital.
What does Nianti have against the Red Priests?
Huh. What doesn't she have against them? First, she abhors the doctrine of K on a purely theological level. Her words, not mine. And then it's all about politics. She says the influence of the Red Church is undermining the position of the All-Mother on Avalon. I don't know. Maybe people just turn to whoever is willing to help. If the priestesses aren't enough, someone has to step in.
But the priest's methods are questionable.
I know. That's why I'm hesitant. But some of them are also quite innovative. No one can deny that their research into the Red Death has led to real progress in medicine. I suppose if I were ever to run a hospital with one, I'd have to make sure they don't get too ambitious.
I'll talk to someone for you.
You do that? For me? Why? I just told you the hospital has no money. I can't pay you for your efforts.
I'll do it for the people of Connacht at the very least.
That's very noble of you. But still, when the hospital is back on its feet, I'll find a way to repay you. Thank you. Even if it doesn't work out. Your offer means the world to me. I've been alone with this for so long. It's good to finally have some hope.
My friend is looking for a solution to his age-related weakness. Do you have anything?
Weakness? From age? I'm afraid that's something none of us can escape. But even as we grow old, our strength can still be nurtured with care. This herbal brew strengthens the body and clears the mind, but only when used regularly, alongside proper effort, exercising both the mind and body. Here, take the recipe. If your friend seeks a quick fix, this won't satisfy him. True strength comes from consistency, not shortcuts. Please, remind him of that.
I think this is the best. Well, this is my opinion. I think her method is probably the best and most consistent method. So I'm going to probably rely on the Vigor Tea here in order to provide the best results. So we are going to make Vigor Tea for this guy. There is 2 other methods that we can employ, but I am going to go the Vigor Tea route because I do believe that a consistent effort is the best option. And while it's not going to be immediate, there will be long-term good effects for him. And it has at least...
You doing okay?
drawbacks, I'm going to argue.
Good day. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Let's see. You got anything? I guess you got word lanterns, but... Get new lights on the events, literally. I guess I'll buy one. You never know when that's going to be handy. We are going to save here, because I'm not sure whether we will need
Hello
to...
again. I've got everything you didn't know you needed.
But we'll see. Aileen is looking for an investor for the hospital. She was wondering if you might help.
She is? That's interesting news. Though I had no idea the hospital had financial problems. I thought it was funded by our brave Camelosian army. Or was it Lord Yvain? I can never remember.
It's run by Camelot, but Lord Yvain appointed Nianti as the head of the hospital.
Who in turn dumped the entire responsibility onto her poor apprentice. That sounds like a complete disaster of mismanagement. Still, with a bit of restructuring, it might not be entirely hopeless. That said, a hospital doesn't exactly strike me as a lucrative venture, and I'm not in business for charity. When I invest, I expect a return. And here, I just don't see it.
Maybe you're just not looking closely enough.
Maybe not. But when someone brings me a business opportunity, they should at least try to convince me it's a good idea.
Well, it's a hospital. People always need healers, and you can charge them for medicine.
That's true. But in Connacht, people would sooner dig up their grandmother's miracle recipes than pay for something they used to get for free. I need some concrete ideas.
Well, you could introduce new medicines that can be sold on top of the free ones.
So, we're selling people their grandmother's miracle recipes, just with new names and fancy bottles. Clever. We'd also need more funds to start, so we'll take advantage of Camelot still being here and charge them for everything. Legate Danheim won't be thrilled, but it's that or let his soldiers suffer in the barracks. I have to say, you've come prepared, and with some solid ideas.
So you'll invest in a hospital?
Not just me, I hope. We'll need backing from the rest of the Merchants' Union. Start with Bonksy and Osmond, get them to join in, and talk to Irwin since we'll need an alchemist. The more support we have, the better.
Sounds good.
Oh, hello there. Welcome. Looking for something specific?
Yeah, hey Aaron. First, my friend's looking for a solution to his age-related weakness. Do you have anything in mind?
So he's just old. There's no magic cure for that. Because magic is nonsense. But science? Science has solutions. This is a blend of stimulants and enhancers. It'll make him feel like he's 20 again. Side effects? Sure, there might be some. But what doesn't come with risks? If he's desperate enough, he'll take it. If not, let him rot with his natural decline. Here, take this recipe. But prepare it carefully. Precision matters if you don't want it blowing up in your face. Or his.
Right. The Merchant Union wants to take patronage over the hospital in Connacht.
And? I assume you're here to hand me an invitation? Let's skip the pleasantries. Why would merchants take over the patronage of a hospital? And why should I have anything to do with it?
Well, the people of Connacht deserve a proper place that will truly serve them.
Touching. But I'll have to disappoint you. I couldn't care less. The people of Connacht have always had a knack for entrusting their lives to magical scarecrows, like that men here looming over us. As you can see, wisdom isn't their strong suit. If you don't have a better argument, we might as well end this conversation now.
Well, it's possible the hospital will fall under control of the priestesses, or the Red Priests.
The All-Mother or the Red Church. What a wretched choice. Oh, I can already picture the hospital in either scenario. Devotees brimming with pity alongside that cynical Neonte. Or a pack of lunatics scheming how to dig into their patient's guts. No, thank you. You've convinced me, but you'll have to put in some effort.
Alright, well... I am actually curious. Why are you so skeptical of the All-Mother and the Red Church?
Because religion dulls the mind. It's no different from magic. Finger snapping, conjuring tricks over your head, miracles, and warding off evil spirits. Healing. That's what science and alchemy are for. Not some collection of stories about salvation and grace.
Alright, well, what do you want me to do to help get you to help?
I've been having a serious problem with my supplies lately. The Red Church is hoarding every remotely valuable alchemical ingredient for themselves. Here's a list of items I particularly need. Come back when you have everything. Then I'll join this union, whatever that turns out to be. Now off with you. You've got plenty of work ahead.
Consider done.
You doing okay?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna save here. Hey,
Hello
Avalon.
again. What do you need today?
Alan would like to know if you'll support the Merchants Union investing in the local hospital.
Ha! I'm not surprised he's asking me. Without my financial backing and, more importantly, my experience, most of the guild's investments wouldn't stand a chance. They really value my involvement, and that gives me leverage. In other words, I can do a bit of bargaining.
What do you want in return?
Have you heard the legend of Robbie of Grubwood? A bandit who stole from rich merchants and gave the gold to commoners. They say he was an incredible archer. At least, that's how the story goes. People say the same about me, but I'm still waiting for someone to write a song about me, like they did for Robbie. It's only a matter of time. Robbie's long dead. I heard someone in his gang betrayed him. He's buried in a tomb not far from here, along with his bow. And that bow has been on my mind for a while now, you see. According to legend, it's made from centuries-old yew, and enchanted by a druid whose life Robbie once saved. Bring me that bow, and I'll support Alwyn's investment. What do you say?
Alright, I'll find it and bring it to you.
That's what I like to hear. I always say sticking close to older, more experienced folks is worth it. There's so much you can learn from them. Am I right? Of course I am!
Alright.
Always a pleasure to see you.
And then, of course, Bonsi.
Good to see you.
I heard that the Merchants Union wants to invest in the hospital. Are you in?
I don't know. I got an offer to supply ingredients for healing potions. But honestly, that doesn't sound very exciting. My adventures are more about leaping over chasms and escaping collapsing ruins than gathering wildflowers.
Well, rare plants tend to grow in strange places.
Maybe so. But it's still not worth spending as much time on it as Alwyn wants. I could be exploring underground labyrinths or running from guards across rooftops instead.
Well, no sense in wasting a trip. Just grab the ingredients on your way through.
That would turn my travels into a list of chores instead of an adventure. No, thank you. I'd rather focus on the experience than constantly think about work. I'll turn Alwyn down. Life...
Dang. I'm gonna load there. I'll have to, go through the dialogue again, but I will, do a different option to try and convince her otherwise, because there is 3 options available, after all. But even then, I'm probably just gonna gamble either way, and just, get a success regardless. After all, I do want to, get a success all across the board.
Hello. Ha! They really...
Alright.
Have you... They... People's... Robbie's... And that... According... Bring me...
Alright.
That's... Am I right?
You doing okay?
Okay, we're gonna save.
Good to... I don't know. My...
Alright.
Maybe I could be...
Alright. If you're going to be traveling, you could gather ingredients along the way.
You know what? You're right. That could work. But I can't go anywhere until I sell off all my wares. How about it? Want to take the lot? I'll give you a big discount. Yes? Did you manage to scrape together the money? Oh, I hope so. I'm starting to feel like I'm rooted to this spot.
Sure. I'll just gather all of it. Why not?
Fantastic. If you don't need something, you can always sell it later and even make a profit. Let Alwyn know I'm in, and I can't wait for my first trip to gather ingredients.
Sounds good.
Luck always finds me, one way or another.
Alright, we get a few trinkets here and there.
I wasn't expecting company.
Yeah, we get a few trinkets from the exchange. But yeah, let's just talk with Alwyn about it and we'll go from there.
Ah, a fine day.
I've convinced some of the members of the Merchant Union to support hospital.
Well, that's not ideal. I was hoping at least most of them. It won't be easy to make it work, but Ailey will remain as head of the hospital. As for the... Goodbye, and may...
Alright, so that's a load, because, we want all of them to help, preferably, because getting all the merchants in on this is probably for the best. And I'd rather the, entirety of the, group, get involved in this, because why not? So once I get all of them sorted and organized, we'll go from there. And from there, I'm actually going to go over to Berdine Akkavar, I guess. Or I could actually do some of the quests in here, because there is a few quests in town that we can still do. We can level up now as well, so that's something nice. But I digress. We're gonna save here.
Hello again.
I'm looking for a book about... Well, first, my friend told me the Dalriata has some sort of strengthening potioning. Or strengthening potion. They want to try it.
Let me guess. Your friend's a Camlosian who's heard the Berserker potion can make a man tear a bear's arms from its sockets, and now he thinks he can be like us. Hate to break it to you, but that's no how it works. Our strength comes from battle, from blood, and that brew is Mither's ain rage running in our veins. Besides, it's a tribe secret. I might have left the Volker, but I'm no about to hand over our secrets just to anybody.
Nobody said it had to be a real recipe, to be fair.
Camlosians and their love for shortcuts, but fine, have it your way. If your friend thinks swallowing something will help, maybe I can lend a horn. Here, it's harmless. Mostly herbs and a bit of spice. My father used to say true strength lies in the mind. So if your friend is as determined as you say, who knows? This might be enough for them.
Perhaps.
Good luck convincing them it's the real deal. That's half the battle.
I'm looking for a book about pregnancy and labor as well.
Oh, expecting a wee one? Congratulations. Lucky you. I don't think I've seen a newborn in Cunicht for as long as I've lived here.
It's not really for me, but for a soldier named Rigby.
Oh, is it now? Well, well, well. And why can't he come home and buy it himself?
You said you chased him off because you hate Camlosians.
Oh, that's precious. I chased him off because he couldn't take no for an answer. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books. But he'd gladly do the same with me. Books, sure. Maybe for breakfast, to add variety to his military fare. When I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called me an ugly dumb savage. I only let him leave with his teeth intact to avoid proving him right. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his peer wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special edition forward for me. Deal?
I think you should do it the other way around. Give Rigby the story of Jarrett the Unfaithful.
You presume a man like that can be taught reason? I'm afraid the book's lesson will be completely lost on him, if he even bothers to read it. He might just tear out a few pages every time he goes to the privy.
Everyone deserves a chance to learn.
Fine. I won't make myself a hypocrite out of spite. I'll send his wife the priestess's book. May Mather at least bless her with a smooth labour, since she couldn't bless her with a decent man. Well, I'm glad someone here is interested in my books. See you next time.
And yeah, we got the Elixir of Youth recipe. We don't necessarily need to learn that recipe to begin with.
You're
It's
full
just,
of energy today.
It's just a recipe of recipes. It's nothing to knock home at. But it's a few more quests tacked on and dealt with, so I'm not going to complain. Hey.
Hi. Have you had a chance to drop by the bookshop yet?
Yeah. I have a book. Don't worry, your wife will get the one about midwifery.
What? What is this shit? What am I supposed to do with this?
You could read it and learn from it.
Did that Rita bitch put you up to this? A savage, teaching me morals. Don't make me laugh. So I like women. What of it? What my wife doesn't know won't hurt her. Besides, what else am I supposed to do when I'm away from her for months on end? A man has needs, you know? I'm not a red priest, damn it. Take your money and get lost. I don't want to talk to you again.
Well, if he does it, it's not on me. I at least try to talk some sense into the guy. By the way, Asgal, I have something that might help you get back your old strength.
Finally. You've been gone long enough.
Ailey says the best option is this herbal brew. It'll help, but you'll need to combine it with exercise.
Herbal brew? Exercise? Ha! What kind of soldier do you take me for? Fine. If it's the only way to keep these bones moving, I'll try it. But if I end up feeling like a goat chewing grass, you'll hear about it. Can't argue with the All-Mother's gifts, I suppose. Thanks, I guess. You know, I might not be everything I used to be. But maybe that's all right. A soldier who can't fight isn't much of a soldier, is he? Still, you've done your part. I'll make it count. Thank you. Truly.
It's an effort.
If only my lads were as dutiful and dependable as you are. A man grows old, but he stays a fool. Holding on to the idea that service means something. That being a soldier is a calling. But the young ones, they don't see it like that anymore.
Did something happen?
Oh, something happened, all right. I had a second-in-command named Gert. Good lad. Or so I thought. Trusted him like a son. And what does he do? He deserts! Can you believe it? The last person I'd ever suspect of such betrayal. Unless, of course, there's something I don't know. Some of the lads said he'd been acting strange lately. Then again, maybe it was just nerves, afraid of getting caught in the act. Honestly, I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, how could you be so sure he deserted?
I'm not. But what else could explain his absence? I see what's happening here in Kunacht. We don't know how long this mission will take, and Gert, well, he was real close with his family. His wife had a bun in the oven when he left. Maybe he got sick of waiting for Denham to grant him leave and just went.
Does Camelot pay for deserters?
Yeah, we do. Pure gold. Never thought I'd see the day I'd be handed a purse for Gert's head. But if you find him, that gold is yours. I know my duty, and I'll do it. Even if it breaks my heart.
Why didn't you send one of your own men to search for him then?
Because they're Denham's soldiers, not mine. I can't command them. They'd need leave to go into the field, and extra pay for finding Gert. And with those infected with the Red Death roaming the countryside, I doubt Denham's letting anyone out. But you? Seems you've got no problem wandering the wilderness.
True. I could see if he decided to head towards Camelot.
I'd owe you for that. Maybe he just got lost on patrol. Gert's never been known for his sense of direction. Or maybe the weird night caught out there, and he couldn't find his way back. Either way, I'd pay for any news, good or bad. At least then I'd know what to tell his wife. I just hope Gert hasn't met some terrible fate.
By the way, about the bounties you posted.
Yes?
I want to claim Sir Valiant's head.
And here are the remains of Sir Valin himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your handful of coins for his head.
Sounds good.
I'll await your return.
Alright, that's another quest capped off. There we go. Playing with fire, that's another quest. We've got another one here that we can quickly grab. Denham. I saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's door, by the way.
Yes, on my orders. Burkett needs to give me an explanation for a very unfortunate accident in which innocent soldiers were hurt.
What happened?
One of our warehouses burned down. The one where we kept all of Burkett's inventions. My men suspect sabotage, which isn't exactly unheard of around here. I do have my doubts, though. They say Burkett is a madman, and madmen tend to be poor planners. Trust me, I know all about it.
Who is Furkett, anyways?
He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't have the best reputation in Connacht. At the moment, at least. There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. But now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you. Burkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. There's a slim chance that anyone would be willing to mediate the matter. But you, he doesn't know you. Perhaps he'll be more open with a stranger and confess the truth. So, are you interested?
I'd love to take over the investigation. What should I do?
You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. You should also try to bring him in voluntarily, though knowing Furkett, that's unlikely. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who is responsible for this accident and make an informed decision based on that. Here are the orders. Show them to the boys by the gate and they'll let you in to see Furkett. As soon as you find out what happened with Furkett, report back to me immediately.
Consider it done. Alright, down here there is another quest. We just need to drop down onto this house here and go over to the entrance here.
Who is it?
Quill sent me.
Oh. All right. Come on in.
Sorry.
I wasn't expecting anyone.
You seem nervous.
You'd be nervous too. If half of Connacht branded you and your husband as traitors. I wish Quill hadn't been so eager when Camelot was looking for workers. I told him people wouldn't be happy with us. But he just brushed me off. If he had just waited a bit, I could have told everyone. He was forced like the rest.
Are you safe here, though?
As long as I don't go out too much. I mean, I don't think anyone would actually hurt me. Or at least I hope not, but still, it's hard. Being spat on by people you've known your whole life. I get that they're angry, but Quill and I aren't to blame. We just wanted a better life.
Listen, people are just lashing out because they're scared.
That doesn't give them the right to make me afraid. In my own home. They haven't hurt me, no. But they broke our windows. Trampled my flowers. I barely leave the house anymore. Because I'm scared of what I'll come back to. We haven't done anything to them. We don't deserve this.
Well, I hate to say it, but Quill wants you to pick up his wages from Sign.
So he won't be home for dinner? Again? Or the next few days, I suppose. Oh, bother. Fine. Fine, I'll go. Maybe she's got some news about when we're finally leaving. Thank you for coming. Here. Take this for the road. I just took it fresh from the oven.
Is there any way I can help?
Not unless you can give our lord a swift kick in the arse. And get him to finally give the order to move. If this drags on any longer, we'll just leave on our own. And hope the road is kind. But thank you for asking. I hope the next time we talk, it's under better circumstances.
Agreed. Agreed. There's a few things here and there we can just grab from her. Most of it's just normal things that you'd find in copy-paste of a house, so nothing too crazy. There's like a few things that are different here and there, but nothing that's gonna knock your socks off, as it were. Just materials that will help here and there. But hey, they're useful all the same, and I will not turn it down. That's for sure. Alright. Go back to the barracks. Denham's orders.
The seal looks good. Orders are orders. I'm glad, Ferk, it's your problem now instead of ours. Let's move out, boys.
Alright. Let's go in. We're going to save here. Let's go talk with Birkin.
Who are you? Did Camelot send you? I'm not talking to those thieves. Get lost.
Listen, Camelot claims your inventions burned down their tents.
Oh, aye, it did. And no surprise there. They've only got themselves to blame. They barged in here and grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down. No, actually, they even prized loose the things that were nailed down and took them too. Do you know what this device is? It's a pyrolusite stabilizer. And they took all the pyrolusite, but left the stabilizer behind. No wonder it blew up.
Alright. Calm down. Tell me, what does pyrolusite do?
Well, pyrolusite is a wondrous substance. It can create fire anywhere you are. All you need is a drop of pyrolusite, add a little spit, and there you have it. Oh, it also amplifies the power of weird fires. Isn't that marvelous? So, tell me, don't you think it's marvelous?
Well, it does sound amazing, and very useful on the road.
Exactly! But all great inventions need painstaking preparation. It takes years of experimentation to make them safe for use. As you can see, my pyrolusite isn't stable yet. That's why the stabilizer is essential. Without it, it's still a dangerous substance.
Have you told them that pyrolusite needs a stabilizer?
Well, I was pretty agitated at the time.
On one hand, I can understand... Well, on one hand, I understand that, he may have been the cause because he forgot, but they really shouldn't have stolen from him to begin with. I have to agree, you're right, they shouldn't have stolen from you.
Exactly! It's their own fault. All I want to do is keep living my life and to keep creating. If they should just return what they stole, then they won't have to worry about their safety.
Alright, I'll talk to the legate. Something needs to be done here.
You would do that for me? A stranger in Connacht and not even from Camelot? Thank you. Whatever happens, thank you for acting as our, intermediary. I think we could all use an impartial perspective on this entire tragic situation. Goodbye. It was nice talking to someone normal for once.
Yeah. At the very least, it looks like, it was just both of their faults in the end. On one hand of the, coin, he is at fault for not telling them, that there was a, stabilizer. But it wouldn't have been a problem if they had not stolen from him. And as a result, it would have, and had they not, like, escalate the situation. Because, yeah, no, stealing goods isn't really a smart idea. Not unless you, It's just bad etiquette for soldiers. At least that's how I see it, anyways.
I'm an outcast. Exiled.
Weirdo. Okay.
If I just stay put, everything will be okay.
Alright. I questioned Firkit.
What's happening with Firkit? Is he going to surrender? Or do I need to use force?
The fault lies with your soldiers. They took everything from him without asking, so they didn't know what was dangerous. Well... Do I really want to blame the soldiers, though? That's the question. Well, I have to give it to him, honestly. I'm gonna have to say, like, the soldiers stole from him at the end of the day. They took everything without asking, so they didn't know what was dangerous.
That's a serious accusation. Still, I suspected you might say something like that. I'll be honest with you. Firkit is neither trusted nor well regarded among my soldiers, especially after the accident which, as you claim, they brought upon themselves. Fine. Firkit will stay in Connacht, and his inventions will be returned. However, make sure that he takes proper care of them, so they no longer pose a threat to anyone. Here. This is for your excellently conducted investigation. Tell Firkit of my decision. Let him make the necessary preparations.
Good. I do think he is a useful individual for the Camelocians, but if he's that rigid, I don't think he'll make a good fit if he were to join Camelocians.
And? What's our situation? What did Denholm say?
Denholm will let you stay in Connaught. You can make your word candles.
Oh, so does this mean Camelot still has a working brain among its ranks? Incredible. Very well. A deal is a deal. I'll begin production of weird candles, and you've done well. In return, I'll offer you a discount on my products and allow you to use my house. Feel free to cook and sleep there whenever you like. I rarely indulge in those distractions. But remember, never, ever interrupt my work.
Right.
Oh, it's you.
Well, in doing so, we've managed to get ourselves a new shop. I guess this guy just sells, like, random assortments. I do believe we actually have a word candle, don't we? I think we, like, bought one of them. It's like a quest item. I could be wrong, though. But, I do believe I have a word candle. I'm just not sure if, it shows. No, I have a word lantern. I see. So there's a difference. Not sure what word candles are, but I'll just leave him to his own devices. Trust he'll, handle it however he wishes. Regardless of the circumstances, I'm quite satisfied with the results, so we'll level up here. We will boost up our strength up to 10. That is a suitable amount. We can also level up our skill tree here and get Blows of Snake up to 60%. So our attack speed is now bolstered 1.6 times as faster, which is really good. So that's going to help with throwing punches astronomically faster. To a ridiculous degree. We'll do the marrow gas shells, at least.
What is it now? If it's
about the bounties. Oh, we need bear claw, wolf pelt, marrow gas shell, and cloak maw. Is there like a chest here? I'm sure I'll find it when I get a chance here.
I'm an outcast.
Okay. Okay, go into here. Alright, bear claw. Wolf pelts. Croak maw. And I guess marrow gas. Marrow gas, eye or shell? I guess I'll take eye and shell just to be safe. I'll take wolf claw because I'm not 100% certain.
Exiled from my home by
but I do believe all those are necessary for the exchange here. Nearly died. Just down 3 cheese wheel bits here, and we should be good.
You're here.
Here's your bear claws.
Aye, these are bear claws indeed. You've got a knack for this. Or just plain luck. Either way, these will do nicely. Good, now maybe I can actually secure those tents properly.
Alright, here's some wolf pelts.
So the job's done? And here I was ready to send out a search party. You are full of surprises. Which is more than I can say for most of the folks around here.
Here's the Croakmaw skin.
Finally, Croakmaw's skin. I'll make sure this goes to good use. Didn't think you had it in you, but you proved me wrong. Keep it up.
And unfortunately, I do not have enough marrow gas shells for what I'm looking for. But it's still fine. That's 3 of the quests. That's 3 bits of a boost to experience, which we get. That's not bad. And from here, I guess we'll go through the cracks here, because that's another quest. But before we do, actually, there is a few easier quests that we can do real quick that will give us just as much experience within town. So we should go do those first. Basically need to go into the mayor's hall in order to get the rest of the things. Shouldn't be impossible to do, all things considering. We'll just talk to him, let him know the situation.
Stay quiet. Your return. I hope. Take care.
I wasn't expecting company.
Hello. There's a woman named Morag walking outside. She needs to talk with you.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand.
To her, this is a pressing matter.
I don't doubt that. But Connacht is in a precarious position. I wouldn't be surprised if Danheim shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge his decision. We all have to endure these inconveniences a little longer.
Inconveniences? This is her livelihood we're talking about.
Well, surely she's been given some sort of compensation, hasn't she?
You're asking me?
You're the one who spoke with her. I don't have my records on hand to check. Besides, it was Danheim's call. If anything, it's Camelot that owes her restitution.
Anyways, I have a letter from Osmond, the merchant. It contains advice on how to resolve the conflict.
Does it now? Very well. Tell Osmond that... what shall we tell him? That I thank him for his concern, and that I will take his advice under consideration.
Sure. Alright.
Just keep your head down.
Oh! Ow. A bit of a hurt, but whatever. Hello. Alright, you don't have anything useful to tell me, so we're just gonna go back and continue. I'll talk with what's his face over here, and we should be fine. Not bad, 58. Hello.
Hello again.
About that letter to Lord Yvain.
Oh? How did it go? Did he read it? What did he say?
He said he'd take your advice into account.
Ha! You see? I always say when someone speaks sense, even a lord perks up his ears. Good work. Here's the payment I promised.
You're full of energy today.
Yep. I suppose if you want to get him on against the Lord, there is that, but I have no qualms with the Lord, really. No positive or negative feelings, like he's just doing his job. Just like anybody else. Of course, that doesn't mean he shouldn't be not doing anything, but I mean... Indecision will just... yeah, indecision will just cause this land to buckle. That's all it comes down to, really. But alas, we've got something else to worry about. And that will come in the form of what we're going to be running into here once we are actually done looting this bits and bobs here real quick. Okay. Then there's some stuff back here. Alright, let's go in here and check it out. We're gonna save. Off we go. Let's go into the warehouse, see what's going on. Solve all this confusion about theft and all that. All of it's steel here. I don't see anything. Doesn't appear to be a problem right now. Alright, so we'll probably have to come back here at nighttime, I'm thinking. If I recall the situation correctly. So we'll have to come back here when it hits night. Because there is a specific situation where it would spark up like that. But I digress. I suppose in the meantime we can deal with the petition, and then we'll go on a few bounties here and there until it hits nighttime. Assuming we still have time after that point, well, I guess we'll see how things go. Okay, yeah, no, doing that isn't gonna help us go faster. You have to wait until the cooldown does stop. Probably not the smartest way to run, but whatever. We'll get the job done regardless.
If I just...
Hello? Lord Yvain says you owe restitution to the tavern owner for closing it down.
Oh, yes. This again. You can tell her that if this matter is raised one more time, she will owe restitution to Camelot for each life lost to the Red Death in the region. That's my final word on this matter. I'll await your...
Well then. Grim, but okay. What a brutal shutdown, huh?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Okay, and off we go. I talked to Lord Yvain.
And? What did he say?
Like at Danheim said he'll fine you for each victim of the Red Death if you continue to pursue this.
That bastard dares to threaten me after shutting down my business. Now he'll fine me for each victim as if I caused the plague. Those Camelocian thugs come here, throw their weight around, and threaten us when we ask for what's rightfully ours. Fine. Tell Yvain I'll stop asking. But remember, today it's me, tomorrow it'll be someone else.
Sure. But, yeah. That's something. Grim, but, I mean... what can you do, huh? Just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Alright, but I guess with that, we can start using the warp gates and start targeting enemies of bounties, I suppose. Start with Lame Lorraine, I believe his name is. I could be wrong, though.
Something's not right.
Oh, hi.
Your armor won't save you.
Okay. Okay, so if I hit them enough, they just go down. Alright, that shouldn't be impossible to do.
You're in for a world.
Oh, that's fun. That is very fun. How many hits was that? That was insane. Got that onion. Oh, it seems like they were having some target practice. Lovely. Not the prettiest sight, but I mean, that's just them, huh? Well, whatever. We dealt with them, so that's good. I do want the deers, because, you know, we'll get experience from them regardless, so... We'll get benefits regardless. We'll get benefits here and there. Oh, hello. Let's save here.
Oh, thank you for stopping. People usually run away when they hear me speaking to them, so that's definitely a nice, though unexpected, change. You must be really brave or really stupid. Which one is it?
Just curious.
Well, that's either really smart of you or really stupid then. Who am I to judge, though?
How are you still talking?
Your guess is as good as mine, my dear. But I've had some time to think about it, and the best I came up with is that I just did not want to die when they were hanging me, and the weirdness granted my wish. So here I am, not dead.
Who? Why did they hang you? Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Oh, I was a soldier under the mighty Legate Denham. And one day, I decided that I didn't want to be a soldier anymore. I don't exactly remember the mission. It must have been related to either killing somebody or taking something from somebody, as they always are. It could have been a search party. To capture Thorn the Bloodbound? I forget. But I think I just couldn't. I didn't want to go there, to certain death, just to try to kill a man who fights for reasons I don't understand, to comply with orders I couldn't care less about.
So, you're a deserter?
Am I, or was I, a deserter? I don't really think these things matter anymore.
Yeah, true. I assume you wanted something from me?
Oh, I most certainly did. It may sound a bit weird, though. But since it seems I won't be moving anytime soon, I do have a small favour to ask. There's a druid's tomb nearby. I can see it from here. Almost every single night his spirit rises from the grave and does unspeakable things with the fae or dryads that swarm around this place. I mean, good for him, but I do have to watch it, you know? And it is, let me tell you, disgusting.
So you want me to do what exactly?
Well, get rid of him, of course. He's not human anymore. All that's left is a perverse, hungry spirit, raised from its grave by the weirdness. And you must know that the weirdness can do anything. I wouldn't want to find out what it will transform this hungry spirit into when enough time passes. Honestly, I'd fear for my life. If I was still alive.
Thanks for the warning.
Sure. I'll be happy not to be able to watch it anymore. And it's not like I can close my eyes, you know?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Pretty much a weird conversation anything you go to. In that regard, I suppose, but whatever. We can easily comply with his request. It doesn't sound like it's an impossible task after all. But there is something here that is interesting for spellcasters, I believe, specifically. We'll save here. And we're gonna talk with, what's space here? Hello?
Stop! No, come closer, or you die.
Wait, I thought red caps couldn't talk.
Red Hat talks. Thinks. Many thinks. Ooh, many in head.
Is everything alright?
Don't know. Other red caps. Kill, 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 man. But Red Hat thinks. Maybe not kill, man. Maybe meet, talk, and then kill.
And Red Hat is... you?
Not you. Me, Red Hat. Put on Red Hat. Be Red Hat.
How is it that you can speak?
Killed man with knife. Slash. Took at. Dip in blood. Put on. Bam. Many things. Red Hat smart. Other red caps dumb. Only kill. Eat. Sleep. Not think. Not speak. Nice words. Dumb. That's why Red Hat alone. Not sure what do.
Well, since the hat is the cause of your problems, maybe you should give it to me?
Yes. Hat makes smart, but gives many thinks. Many words. Head hurts. Red Hat not want to be Red Hat no more. Yes. Take.
Yeah, if you take the red hat off the red hat, he stops thinking and just attacks you mindlessly. But you do get his red hat, so... yeah, that's something. He's a smart red cap, put simply. But yes, this hat is actually a special item. It increases your maximum mana by 20%. So, if you're trying to go for a heavy mana build, this is probably going to be your best friend. You know, speaking of, I haven't actually equipped this. It's going to give us 4 more armor, and it is heavy armor technically, so not a bad choice for an item. It looks a bit awkward with our armor, but I mean... I do actually want to check out the Screaming Armory. Hold on. Let me check this out. One second. Okay. I just had to check something real quick. I mean, we can wear it for a little bit, just to use it for the fun of it, because, why not, right? Let's see how it is, because it is a gag armor, after all. Might as well use it a few times, see how it fares. I'm curious to see what happens, after all. Why not?
I'll face every threat.
Alright, let's see how it goes. Damn. Fast.
Prepare for battle!
Oh. Well then. That's something. What a noise. Well, at least it reduced the damage by 20%, so it is a decent armor, all things considering. Of course, we can do better.
Did you hear something? Your gold belongs to us!
Okay. Nothing too crazy item-wise. That's just how it goes with these sorts of things, don't it? Now for you. You fool, do you have any idea what you've undone? You've severed me from the only thing tethering me to this world. Are you so desperate to cling to this world?
What choice do I have? To face the gods I defied? To endure the torment I've earned 1,000 times over? You will pay for this.
Oh, okay. Ow. Well, it's a good thing I saved. Although, it seems like if you get hit too many times, things are gonna go awry. Well, it's not that huge a deal. We should be fine. Bears, eh? But, yeah, no, it appears this armor has, something more going for it, so... I guess we'll, go kill a whole bunch of enemies, but, leave one alive so that way we can actually activate this spirit again.
What's that noise? I'll strike you!
Pop this open.
Me from the only thing tethering me to this world.
Why are you so desperate to cling to this world?
What choice do I have? To face the gods I defied? To endure the torment I've earned 1,000 times over? You will pay for this.
That sounds like a you problem.
You fool! Do you have any idea what you've undone? You severed me from the only thing tethering me to this world.
I helped you. You were screaming in pain.
Help me? Do you think a bit of pain is worse than what awaits me in the underworld? That was nothing. A fleeting sting compared to the eternal torment. You will pay for this.
Oh, too bad. Oh, hi. Oh, whatever. That mad spirit only has himself to blame. He's the one who decided to go, off wild on attacking us, at the very least. Alright, and with that... Oh, hello. We'll deal with you now. Here we go. Why not? Let's set up a bonfire here. Let's see. We've got our strength here. We've got... I guess we can up our dexterity next. We're gonna have to get our strength and endurance up anyways, but we do need our dexterity up to 6. Because dexterity needs to be at a certain threshold anyways, in order to, for us to equip the items that we're looking for, so... We'll increase dexterity up to 3. We're gonna increase that up to 6 at a total. And hey, our attack speed should speed up things significantly. Let's see. Opponents with more than 60% health take 40 more damage. This could be good, but we'll hold off for now. Staggered enemies take 30% increased damage. If we had a means to reliably stagger, that'd probably be good. You have full stamina, deal 10% more damage. That is very uncommon for us. Block isn't really going to help me here. Increases your damage by 1% for every 10 points of missing health you have. It's good statistically, but other than that, not really that great. I guess Furious Assault is pretty good. I guess we can invest into Unstoppable Rage and Furious Assault and get those perked up. Because at the very least, we're going to get a sizable amount of attack and attack speed if we go with these two. And I guess getting Cruelty wouldn't hurt, consider. Besides, the more damage we take, the better. But, yeah. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We've done quite a bit of quests. There's a few things, obviously, here and there that we can do. But, we're going to wrap it up here because I'm confident that we should be fine for now. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, all the same. I know I did. I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.